Well, that's right, adventure friends. Welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining me today as we're talking about footwear, and particularly these Merrell Nova2 mid-top waterproof sneaker shoe boots. Well, that's right, folks. Thanks for joining me on another video. Hope you're having a good week, and we are going to be taking a look at these trekking shoes, great footwear, and why. When I went out and purchased this green pair in late summer, I went out and bought another one after a few months of using it because I fell in love with them so much when I saw this brown pair on sale at a discount over on the Merrell website. Now, Merrell has released a whole bunch of different options in this Nova 2 series, these mid-top waterproof ones, as I've said. They have a low-top versions as well that are either non-waterproof or Gore-Tex, and then I believe they have like a leather kind of style, same features, but more for like wearing around town, maybe going to the office, something like that. So they have a lot of different options, but they all have basically the same guts to them, just different heights, mid-top versus low-top, and then Gore-Tex or stuff like that. So what are some of the main reasons I just want to jump into why I connected with this after having used these now for almost 6 months? Trekked all over the Rocky Mountains, used them in all sorts of different environments, and I'm going to explain that right now. First off, it's the lightweight capability. These are very lightweight for the type of mid-top shoe that you're getting. I really like that feature, but they're holding up well. You know, a lot of times those lightweight shoes, they tend to break down. Now, I've had good use for 6 months, but it's been 6 months. So obviously, you know, long-term use will vary and your mileage may vary, but that's been my experience. So durability out of the gate has been very good. Some of that is even with those toe design, that toe box, really done well, not pulling away or anything else like that. The next is the tread. Vibram soles, look at that tread. I mean, it is bananas. The traction and the grip in all kinds of conditions, gravel, slick rock, heavy duty, you know, trek-in of all types that I've done with these under heavy loads, as well as in snowy conditions, ice, clearing off the driveway, all sorts of different stuff. The grip on these with Vibram, you know, we know Vibram very well, very tough, durable, not wearing badly at all. The traction still got tons of life on them, just grips like none other. So I'm very happy with the tread and traction grip that comes on these. And then just the support, the comfort. I have very generic feet. I don't have a high arch or a low arch, but my arch is there. The support is really well done. Has, you know, a removable insole. That's very good. So the support was done well. And with that mid-top, height is perfect. Goes right around the ankle. Very soft collar all the way around. It's not tough and have more rigid fabric there. So that was a very good thing as well that I was happy with. It doesn't have a pull tab on the back. I would have liked to see that. So, I mean, it's fine and doesn't take a lot to get them on, but that would have just been a nice little added bonus right there. Now, living in the Rocky Mountains, I go through all sorts of different terrain, particularly rocky stuff all the time. And this does have a rock plate in it. And that was a major selling point for me right out of the gate. When I saw that it had the Vibram grip and the Vibram soles, and then I saw it had a rock plate inside, I was like, these are probably gonna rock, and they literally do. I've been very pleased with that. They didn't fatigue my feet in any way, which was a big bonus when you are going over environments that are very rugged and can really fatigue and wear out your feet, even if the sole itself is holding up, if it doesn't have that rock plate. But again, it's not weighing down the shoe, and I'm very happy with that level of performance. These do run true to size. Like I said, I have very basic feet. I wear size 11 in basically everything. Got size 11, fits perfect, no issues there. The material is holding up well, no rips, snags, tears, anything like that. So it's been well built so far in that regard. The waterproof membrane, now I'm always like very sketchy and iffy when it comes to waterproof shoes when I'm wearing them, mostly in the summertime. Because of the sweat that often occurs, and sometimes it's better to just go with breathable, non-waterproof shoes. But I was pleased that the breathability on these was better than most other waterproof shoes I have tested and reviewed in the past, and the waterproof membrane did work very well, even when I completely submerged the toe box in a creek for a little bit. Had nothing, and then I've gone through snow as well. And in fact, let's go ahead and just take a brief moment to look at when I use these on a 16-degree day to shovel the driveway and hang out with the boys for a little bit in the front yard. Right, 16 degrees according to the weather app. These Merrells. Alrighty, so we've been out for about 45 minutes, tromped around the backyard. It's gonna start getting colder here, I think. But did the best I could on this. This is all like packed ice, so like must have rained and then froze up. Did a little bit of sledding, but the shoes are holding up just fine. Now I have thick wool socks on, but the water resistance, water repellent is working great. My toes aren't cold or anything like that, but I have been moving around. Hold on just a second, pal. Hold on just 1 sec. So I've been moving around, so I wouldn't want to be like ankle deep in this type of snow, in this type of temperature for like an hour or two, but doing this type of stuff, totally working fine. No issue. I could come out here, you know, several times this winter and do it with these shoes. The traction is insane. That's very, very good. The teeth and the tread are working really well. So if having an insulated pair of shoes doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know, you're like, yeah, it's not that cold very often. We do get a couple snows here and there, but you like everything you're seeing about the shoe. I think it's very doable and maybe can mitigate, as long as you have good wool socks, thick wool socks, the need to go with an insulated pair of shoes because of the waterproof capability, the good tread, and, you know, do what you need to, and not really be that concerned and have to spend another, you know, $150, $200 on another pair of boots if you're not dealing with cold temperatures and snow that frequently. But I wouldn't be going on some multi-mile hike with these boots when I have the insulated ones in these temperatures with this amount of snow. So performance is nailing it. I like the style of them as well. Even in shorts, I didn't feel like I was wearing like hiking boots and shorts and just kind of looking like a goofy trekker. You know, they feel more like a mid-top sneaker and look a little bit more like a mid-top sneaker. So I really appreciate that design feature as well, that they just look good on top of them performing well. You know, performance is key, but looking good is also a big bonus. And I'll annotate in the description box below not only links to where you can check these guys out over on Amazon, backcountry.com, but also the Merrell website. But I'll also have all the specs, you know, and some more details that maybe I missed or didn't hit on. Now the pricing, the first pair I paid $130 for, and then I got the other one on some crazy like 40% off sale or something like that. For $130, I was pleased with the performance, to capability, to durability, to that pricing. And then the low tops will go, I think, for about 110 on average is the normal going rate. Now, when I'm making this video, these mid tops were only available on the Merrell website. Hopefully down the line, they will become more available at more distributors. The low tops are available on Amazon and Backcountry and many of those places that I listed when this video goes live. And the seems to be a pretty popular shoe. So I'll see sizing, and then the sizing, it'll be out of stock in most sizes, and then it'll come back. And so I don't know if it's just a production issue at this time or they're just super popular, but hopefully as the year progresses and we go into 2021, they'll become more and more available through different distributors, as well as the sizing being more consistently available over on the Merrell website. But guys, the Nova2, kind of on a whim, I picked it up, was looking for a lightweight mid-top hiking shoe that I could do a lot in, and this has really outdone itself, really surprised me, and I'm super, super thankful and just happy with the performance of these mid-top shoes basically for the outdoors. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts, not only on these shoes, if you've had any experience with them. Again, if you have any questions, throw those in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Check out the other video popping up, and I invite you to subscribe if you're not yet a current subscriber here at the channel. And until next time, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.